Okay, Charles LeBlanc here. It's 3:30 on a Tuesday. Shoot, I forgot to buy my cheap eggs at the Victory Meat Market. I gotta go there now. Anyway, so tomorrow, Wednesday, the Fredericton Police... Okay, now I'm getting ahead of myself. I had too many coffees. I notice with these YouTubes, I have a lot of people, a lot of kids are watching my YouTubes. I remember going across the Victory Meat Market, my head down, a few months ago, somebody hollered, "Hey, Charles!" I looked, it was this kid, got out the car, "I watch your YouTubes!" That's where I started saying, oh my God, I just look at him and keep on listening. And then I had another one, the mother introduced me, the kid was all excited, wanted to talk to me, and he watches my YouTube. So, we know how I always warn the citizen. If you're approached by these members of the, notice how, oh, there's the cops right there, hello! No, not coming. So anyway, I always say, if you're approached by these cops, and notice how I always watch me on my back ever since I was attacked by the two thugs from the Fredericton Police Force, Régent Couturier and André Mador. See, I'm starting to memorize these names. Anyway, you're approached by cops, put your camera on. Immediately put your video, boom, and ask them, what do you want? Because we're dealing with bad police officers here in Fredericton. Now, the cops are bringing it to an extreme. What they're doing, since we have little kids that's watching this YouTube, I want to tell every little kid that if you're the cops used to be, you know, good standing members of the community. You know, people you would look to. People that would know everybody's first names in the community. This is what the cops used to be. Those days are gone. Their jobs of the cops is to make sure that 95% of the individual, the citizen in this city, are in their computers. So if they look, oh, somebody went to a red light, no cops around, of course. They're too busy chasing people, they're running a bicycle with no helmet. So they want to make sure that people are in the system. Now, they're going to start this week. They're going after little kids. First is to, oh, if they ride a bicycle with no helmet, you're not allowed to exercise. Now they're going to enforce a law that they don't want kids to play street hockey. Street hockey in Fredericton by the Fredericton Police Force. The law is the law. They're going to go there and they're going to take the little kid's name, put them in a computer because they dare to exercise. Fredericton, only snobs are allowed to exercise, but they're going to go in native territories and welfare bum territories to go after little kids that dares to exercise. Now, little kids, what you have to do, you see a cop. These cops are not there to be good members, find out what you're doing, or even play hockey with them. They want your name. Take your little camera out, you know that little iPhone, put it on video and say, what do you want? What do you want? These cops are no friends. They're no friends. They're not part of the community. You don't see them walk around and talk to people. You don't see that. They're too busy making up stories, making up charges, trying to label me as a pedophile, that I was exploiting children for sex. Okay, Charlie, come on, have many coffees, stay on track. Bottom line, any kids, little kids that watch this, you're riding a bicycle with no helmet, or you dare to exercise, and you're playing street hockey in Fredericton, which we have an idiot mayor, Mike O'Brien, not too bright. The cops, they want to talk to you, you put your camera on. So, you're approached by a cop, put your video on immediately. Look what happened to me when they approached me on November 8th, two thugs from Fredericton. If I would have never had my camera on, we would have known, the public would have never known how bad it was. And I could have got killed, I could have took a stroke, but they could have, a gun could have went off by mistake. So, little kids, protect yourself. Always, never leave home without your camera.